Welcome back to Adventures of the Hat Commander, episode 2 of Space Quest 4, Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. I think I didn't watch the beginning last time, but I thought maybe I'd do it this time because I honestly have no clue why we're doing what we're doing and where we are. Just wish the credits weren't so long. So, you know, a lot of these old adventure games, not so much with the LucasArts ones, a lot of the old ones.
Join our friend and semi-hero Roger Wilco as he rockets back toward his home planet Xenon, which he hasn't seen since Space Quest 2. Having successfully rescued those two ingrates from Andromeda, he decides a pit stop on Magmethius is in order. During the descent to this cosmic canteen, he is unaware of the interest that has been generated regarding his fate.
So, a lot of these old ones, there's a lot of repetition, which we got last time for sure. You know, a lot of dying because didn't know what I was doing.
We have confirmation of his position, Master.
Off to Magmethius with you then. It is time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him.
As our story begins, we find the aluminum mallard parked outside a seedy spaceport bar. We join Roger as he relates one of his greatly exaggerated tales of adventure. The aliens are only too happy to listen, as long as Roger is by.
See, there was this deadly root monster, a ferocious swamp creature, and a Labion terror beast to contend with. Then I had to outsmart another of Vohal's gorillas and steal the show.
Are you Roger Wilco?
Yeah.
Please come with me.
The correct answer would have been no.
Hello, Roger Wilco. Surprised to see an old friend? You have no idea how special this moment is for me. This is no chance encounter, I can assure you.
I don't know who this guy is.
Sent to tie up before I begin my reign as the supreme being of all that exists. I do not like to lose. You are a blemish on what would otherwise be a perfect record of domination, terror, and invincibility. Besides, I'm still a bit miffed about that asteroid deal in Space Quest 2.
Such a random thing to be proud of.
Anyway, to relieve the pain of my humiliation and to prevent you from being a pain in my future, you must die. It's been nice seeing you one last time. Then, do the dirty deed.
You go left and split them up. Mr. Wilco, follow me and do exactly as I say. Let's move!
Hey, I want to know what the...
Listen, I can't explain it all to you now. They've got a beat on our coordinates. We've got to move fast.
Why didn't they just shoot the guys? You just jumped on them and leave them?
Jump into the time rip. Do it now. You've got to. If I take the time to explain, we're both parking lot pizza. You'll understand soon.
Okay, so that's how we got to the future. All right, so I'm still quite confused. I probably shouldn't have started at Space Quest 4, but I am a graphics snob to some degree. I mean, look, I'm playing pixel games. I like pixels. This is a genre of pixel games that I liked.
What's happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer?
You know, the earlier
How could
ones
you let yourself be
just
talked
are a
into
little
jumping
too
into some strange
simple for
shimmering
me.
hole?
But
Why are you talking to
love to
yourself?
see. You know,
These
maybe I'll go
incredibly
back and play
intriguing
those.
questions
Frankly, I
will
only
quickly
own
be
4,
forgotten
5, and
with
6.
barely an
Probably
electron
because I was
buried in that
sold by the
well-armored orb atop your shoulders.
graphics. But I'm often sold by graphics or art of things, which is, I don't know, probably not the best thing. All right. So now we're going to go to where we left off.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Uh-oh.
Oh, man alive. I need a tally counter for how many times I died here. Great, 2 of them.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time. Gruff, schluff, ruff.
Merla see them saps. Jabo fila zagold.
Halt!
Yeah.
Some people just won't follow instructions.
We're glad you could play.
Man alive.
I've just completed no sign of
Oh, jeez.
You can't do that. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again. Don't mess with it. The large compartment doesn't actually open. The small access panel is inaccessible. It's some sort of monitor, probably. It's a button with a strange symbol on it. You vaguely remember these symbols from your 5th grade time theory class with crazy Mrs. Drimple. This appears to be the display for the keypad below it. You're sitting inside a time machine, remember?
Figured.
Some people just...
We're glad
Okay.
you could play Space Quest 4.
So,
As you
clearly-
know, you've been a real pet load.
I need to know what the code is.
Uh-oh. You climb up into the landing gear housing. How clever you are.
I didn't want that to happen either. Okay.
You can't.
You literally have nothing. Gate of nothing.
Nothing happens. You talk. Oh no! The door has shut, and
Alright, this is just all repeating. I mean, maybe I don't know why I'd want to need to be back here already.
this is a fueling unit for... Keep your hands to yourself. You can't do that.
I've just completed a scan of the Levion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time. Gruff, schluff, ruff, ruff.
Mega see them saps. Ich habe vielleicht sehr gut.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing happens.
Is that a code right there? Oh. Am I supposed to learn these codes?
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing.
Predictable.
You talk to yourself, but you don't hear you. There is no... This is a... It's a button with a strange symbol. It's a button... This... You look out at the city you were born in decades ago. You're sure glad you weren't there when this devastation happened.
Halt! Some...
We're glad...
Oh, this is just what the... Oh my goodness. This is embarrassing.
You climb up into the landing gear.
This
Hanzo.
is though.
How
This is what I
clever you
remember of these games. These games are not. They're not. I mean, like, I don't know. Who would think of doing these things in games? I mean, I would just walk in circles forever with some of these things they expect you to think, oh. Especially these Sierra ones. Sierra ones are. I would say they're I don't know, they're unique. They're definitely like the go-to of the era of adventure games. You know, I'd say LucasArts we definitely made some famous ones, but I think Sierra is like kind of the goat for adventure games. They're also much more unforgiving than a lot of these other ones. Especially not as forgiving as like, I would have never thought of this. Which, you know, I didn't want to look things up, but, you know, eventually
sure
it's going to be.
finely honed reactions you've got there. Perhaps you're still suffering from time lag.
And at some point, like, nobody wants to watch me spin in circles trying to figure out nothing. I mean,
The hare, anticipating your clumsy attempt to catch it in the open barehanded, won't come anywhere near you. That was without a doubt one of the finest examples of bunny snatching I've ever seen. The stress placed on the rope during the bunny snatching was too much. You cast the useless fibers aside. You extract the portable power pellet from the back of the bunny's polyplastoid torso. Keep your hands to yourself. This is just a dumb terminal. It won't do anything by itself. You plug the mobile power cylinder into the laptop. You liberate the battery from the Pocket Pal. You plug the mobile power cylinder into the laptop. Your Pocket Pal now has power. Now all you need is a place to use it. Nothing happened.
all right. Well, we saved, but we still have made some progress. That's right. I thought my speed was.
Hey, keep your... Oh,
All right, so that I think was the only piece we were missing down here. So.
This seems to be a...
What? Okay. That's annoying. So the codes recommendation on here is they just said put in a bunch of random numbers or random codes that'll get you out of here, but that didn't
I've just completed a
seem
scan
to
of
work.
the Levion sector.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again. Don't. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a... Don't. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been... You can't do that. The powerful quad quark...
Oh my goodness.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally,
Finally. Maybe I was just supposed to put in random codes a couple times. I think the problem was I wasn't putting 6 codes in, 6-digit codes. I need to do a couple of those. But I don't know. Okay, nope.
It's a large compartment that's probably full of instruction manuals, code books, time maps, and the like. Too bad it's also locked.
It's locked now. I thought he said there was nothing important in here. Okay. What's the next thing that's going to kill me?
Whoa! What was that?
The next thing that's going to kill me?
You get the feeling you're not alone here.
Looks like water. Can I use my jar in the water?
It would serve no purpose. Keep your hands to yourself. Nothing. You can't use that here. You have an empty jar.
Oh my goodness. These games.
Don't. It's you, Roger Will. As you look around at the towering rocks, immense formations.
Thought so.
Whoa! What was that?
It looks like he's wearing a toupee.
Hey, those Talon things hurt. You didn't much care for the landing either. You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum. These symbols look vaguely familiar. Now, where have you seen them?
Yeah, those are.
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here, Roger Wilco. After leaving me the way you did, you male scum. This is the last woman you'll ever dump on. Right, girls?
Right.
Said you couldn't be tied down.
I said that?
You said you had to be free to roam the galaxy.
Was that me?
You'll be sorrier than you look. We'll see to that.
Man, every guy makes bad
Into
decisions.
the sub, fly
Always
boy.
thinks grass will be greener somewhere else.
You hope these women soon realize that they must have the wrong guy.
This is Zandra. We are approaching checkpoint 6. Prepare to open the tunnel door. Activate the door.
Seems like there's some engine problems there.
Sit down.
Oh,
Comfy, Mr. Wilco?
absolutely.
Hey, what are you doing?
Ooh, even more comfortable.
Let me go, witch.
Shut up. Your whimpering sickens me. I'll teach you not to run out on me. Thorine is quite knowledgeable in the ways of torture. I'll let the two of you get acquainted. Thorine,
Sounds good to
do your
me.
stuff.
With pleasure, Zandra. Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Epirip 357, the most powerful hand-hair remover in the universe, and it's capable of shaving your legs clean off.
Oh
I've
no.
always wanted to see a man shave with one of these, but I guess you'll do. Now you'll know the meaning of the word pain. It's a sea slug! Run, girls!
Oh, come on. What the? I can't walk?
It tastes
Ah.
like nothing you'd ever want to put your tongue on again.
Honestly.
We're glad you could play.
I thought I was supposed to walk out of there. I'm too old and slow to make me have to run laps to figure out what I need to do in these situations.
Sit down.
Comfy, Mr. Wilco?
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go, witch.
Shut up. Your whimpering sickens me. I'll teach you, Thorine.
Let me introduce you to a friend. I've always wanted...
It doesn't look much like a slug, I have to say. Ooh, that sounds better. Game over, right?
Wasn't he great, girls? Well, Raj, I guess we can call it even. Thank you for ridding our fortress of that slimy, awful sea slug. I know I can't blame you for backing out at the last minute. I guess I was a little overbearing. Sorry. Can we still be good friends?
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's talk about this.
No, Roger. You were right. You don't need to spare my feelings. It just wasn't meant to be. It's better this way. Well, girls, I feel like celebrating. Let's go shopping!
Meanwhile, back in Space Quest 12...
Well, what have we here?
This is the rebel scum we captured in the Space Quest 4 time sector. He had just aided Wilco in escaping. The readout on his time gun indicates that Wilco was successfully transported into this time sector as you feared.
That is no longer a concern. Wilco will surrender to us once he has learned we have captured his son. Then he will be destroyed once and for all.
Skaterama. Ooh.
Sail!
You pick up the ATM card.
Sweet. All right, I'm gonna have to call it good for today. Thanks for watching episode 2 of Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers. Hopefully, we will continue to figure things out and not have to continue to look up stuff. But who knows? I don't know how I was possibly supposed to know that I was supposed to hide behind a pillar to capture that stupid Duracell bunny. We certainly would have thought that the Duracell bunny was relevant. But anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good one.
See ya!